Hey there, Bourbon Street Joe here. And before anybody has a seizure, no, I'm not doing all three of these in one video, so relax, please. So this one comes with a history lesson, which nobody really probably cares about anymore, even though personally I think it's something we should always remember, never forget. But the world being what it is these days, most people just take it for granted. But a little over 80 years ago, well, 80 years ago today, June 6th, 1944, a pre-dawn fleet of 1,200 aircraft transported 3 airborne divisions across the British Channel to Normandy, France. And they dropped their chocks. There was also glider-borne infantry as well. And they were the preemptive strike to Operation Overlord, which saw 5,000 vessels transport over 132,000 troops from England to the shores of France to begin the invasion of Europe. And there was a lot of countries involved. I'm not belittling anybody's participation in this event, monumentous event. We have an American totem, which is actually chili mac. I'm going to be getting to that eventually. We have an old-style boxed British ORP, menu 13. I'll be getting to that. And tonight's dinner. Canadian IMP from 2021. Scalloped potatoes and ham with some sliced apples. Menu 2. We'll see what goes on in there. I was kind of kicking around and I'm like, hey, I should do a video for D-Day, which is what Operation Overlord became known as, obviously. And I was just looking, I'm like, hey, what should I do? Yada yada. And I just happened to notice scalloped potatoes and ham, which is pomme de terre, which is potatoes, à la normande, avec jambon, which is with ham. À la normande, Normandy style. Pretty damn fitting. So the regiment I used to belong to, the Canadian Scottish Regiment, they did participate in the invasion of Normandy. And the way I had that set up was the Americans, the Brits, and the Canadians. They had Utah and Omaha Beach. The British were Gold and Sword, and the Canadians had Juno Beach. And yeah, so again, this is just my opinion, and nobody seems to care about my opinion, but hey, throwing it out there, we need to remember those that came before us, those that served, those that participated in that invasion, because if it wasn't for what they did, the world would be a very different place right now, and I would not be sitting here behind a camera on my friggin' cell phone made in China or wherever the heck it's from, reviewing military rations as a hobby. What I'd been born? Would I be in a labor camp right now? You know, there's enough weird alternate future sci-fi things out there. You can figure out what happened if the not good people won this one. But we won. And thankfully we have the ability to do our hobbies and things, and unfortunately there's the flip side of that, which is we have the right to be silly and do stupid things, and again, that's why I think there's a little too much not remembering going on these days. I just saw a video leading up to that from Black Rifle Coffee, and the gentleman from there, along with some other friends of theirs, ex-military, that kind of thing, just all recently jump qualified, and they were going in dressed in period uniforms, and they were planning to be the first out of the C-47 Dakota that flew many an airborne over and dropped them in France. And it actually happened to be the same aircraft that was the first aircraft that led the entire 1,200 plane armada over to France. And it's also heartening and disheartening to see the amount of patriotism that the French citizens, even to this day, 80 years later, are showing to the Americans and the Brits and the Canadians and the other Allied troops that liberated their country. And that's the heartening part. The disheartening part is to see how few people remember these brave men and women that did that. And yeah. Anyway, enough of that. This isn't. This is a ration review. This isn't a soapbox. This isn't any of that. It's just, so let's get into this. Let's try our Normandy potatoes and ham. So we got a dog bone tear. Yippee. Top on our zip. Might be smelling peanuts, peanut butter or something. But what we got? Cornbread. Okay, that's a little weird, but 213th day of 2020. There's our excuse me. A little dusty in here. Made without yeast by BCI Foods Incorporated in St. Hyacinthe, Quebec. Product of USA. Yeah, got nothing on that one, so okay. Oops. Cranberry maple trail mix, 50 gram. Department of National Defense, 92nd day of 2021. I believe that's how that's read. 50 grams. That's interesting. This is another video that everybody may or may not see soon that mentions a 200 gram package. So that would be maybe 4 of those. Anyway. Heating instructions not applicable to fruit. Back to BCI Foods again. This is scalloped potatoes and ham. 302nd day of 2020. grease on that. Oh, that's probably coming from that, because that's shiny, shiny. Peanut butter by Thermopack LLC, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Oh, peanut butter's a little greasy. Whoops, as I'm throwing stuff everywhere. Wild Berry Crunch Cereal, 50 grams. Nutritional information there. That is, oh, it's got some molasses in it. Freeze-dried raspberries, freeze-dried strawberries, freeze-dried blueberries. So this, scalloped potatoes and ham, excuse me while I rescue whatever I dropped, is obviously considered a breakfast. Because that's usually only where you see the crunchy cereals is in the breakfasts. We got a beverage bag. We got 2 ice sports drinks. We have a confiture de mûre, maybe. Blackbird jam. Again, Stone Mountain Georgia. We have a Nescafe Sweet Creamy Original. Spork. That is a big ass napkin, which is quite durable. We got some Tabasco. We have our good old Canadian mint or compressed towel. We got some Ticky Tacks. And that is that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to get a chocolate bar. But then again, it is breakfast, so I guess not. I did, just because I don't feel like boiling the bag, even though this theoretically fulfills the same. I did dig out a FRH. This is not an American one. I actually don't know who the heck this is by, where it came out of. Hell, it could be a heater bag, as the Canadians call them. Even though I'm Canadian and I've never heard it called a heater bag by anybody, but I've been told. Tear the top. Fumble for several seconds trying to get this open because the magic of touch. We will get our scalloped potatoes ham into this bag. I think I might want to heat my cornbread up too, but I don't think I've had it in a Canadian ration. Smitty, of course, you will stock check me on that one, as you always do, my friend. Let's see if I can get that in there. That's about. It might be well above the line. Well, I guess we're going to find out. I would not recommend go jamming your digits down in there like I am, but well, for all I know, this thing's a dud anyway. Got our sticky stick. Set that aside and see if she does anything. Don't need a beverage bag. We're going to go with 250 mils for our ice. She's nice and blue. Smells suspiciously like some sort of berry type. I don't know, maybe. Canteen. You haven't done that in a while, eh? Yes, it's full. To the point. Where it no make noise. Noise is bad, shreds will kill you. Oh. That sucker's angry. Alrighty. Larry. Oh, buddy, old pal. Could have been possibly momentarily angry. I don't know. An exact 245 mils of water for your coffee. Add hot or cold to taste. Again, that weird to taste, considering it doesn't. Never mind. It's just going to taste like hot or cold water, but you know. Ooh, that's a little. It's quite powdery. And considering I have that there. You know what, maybe measure it. With, try 100 and, I think I had 150 on the mark, but it's super pink. I mean, it's cold, it's not going to hydrate super well anyway. I think I might hit it about 50, maybe 50 ml of water. That's fine. An exact 245 mils of hot water for coffee. Well, I don't know who made that heater bag, but she's cooking. 245. I'm totally kidding, of course. I have no idea. That's 5 mils off a full cup of water, but it's boiling hot. We'll say more Tabasco for the meal. Yeah. Cranberry maple trail mix. We got dried cranberries, maple almonds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. Apparently cashews too. Cranberries look a little rough, but considering the age of this, that shouldn't be that. So here's a maple almond. Some raw cashews. Cranberries. Seeds. 220 calories. 20 grams of sugar. And a 50-gram pouch. But it's mainly the fruit and the cranberry, or so the maple almonds that you're getting your sugar from. That's thickening up a bit, but sorry. Might be the smaller amount of milk I put in there, but it seems quite like a buttery mouthfeel to it. I'm liking that. Cheers. Yeah, I usually like it black, but that's good stuff. Ice is good too. It's like a blue Gatorade flavor. I am just going to, and this seems like it's separated quite a bit. Then again, the oils are kind of penetrating the package. But it's peanut butter. Roasted peanuts, sugar. Definitely your best friend at 2 o'clock in the morning on fire picket. And she'll perk you up. Sugar, protein. And keep you awake, man. Been there, done that. Of course, the age of ration that I had was the old toothpaste tube kind of peanut butter. Yeah, I think I might have an extra blackberry kicking around somewhere. Oh, that's a little... very sweet. Oh, it's got seeds in it too. Yep. Pretty tasty, but I think I prefer strawberry or raspberry to this. And other than sucking it out of the pouch, what are you going to do with it? It is not going on cornbread. Anyway, I'll let this do its thing. We'll be right back. Okay, that's petered out. Thanks, Larry. This sucker is hot. No, Larry, I did not mean you. Okay. I can steam off that. Anyway. It took a while to die down. It's still kind of puttering away back there. Down there, in there. Oh yeah, she's super warm. Shake that off. Sadly, I noticed I get ripped off because there's no freaking apples. I got no apples. I got no chocolate bar, no apples. What the hell, man? D&D, I tell you. Friggin' procurement, guys. Cut a corner anywhere they can. All right. Enough moaning about my lack of apples and chocolate bars. That is out. That is like super toasty. All right. That's on the back of it now. Ham, potatoes, cream, Parmesan cheese, butter, onions, cornstarch, salt, cornstarch, chives, spices, color. So the little green bitsies are chives. Okay. And there is our Normandy potatoes with ham. Big old chunks of both. And our cornbread. Which is, again, as well, super warm. It kind of looks like a friggin' Muppet at the top. Okay. G. Schultz there. Nice. Oh yeah, that's just crumbly. It's a sweeter style. That's all right. I prefer like a more savory cornbread, but hey, it's good, man. It's good. Little ham, little potato, little chive in there. As all the cool kids say, wear on the shirts, stay calm, and yeah, no, not. A better idea. Put it over here. I've seen that before. Let's go with that one. It is warm. warm. It's salty. Not too salty, but it's salty. It's a little funky because it does have that Parmesan cheese in there. And that's got that umami kind of funk to it. That's solid, though. I've always enjoyed scalloped potatoes and ham. Pretty much in any ration I've encountered it in, the American or the Canadian. And again, the cornbread's very crumbly, but it's not too bad. It's super moist. Like, there's that corn smell. Good texture to it. Anyway, that's the meal. Canadian 2021 IMP, scalloped potatoes and ham. Menu 2, or pommes de terre à la normande avec jambon. And no, I didn't weigh anything. Oh well. So I don't have to deal with the garbage afterwards. But yeah, I finished my dinner. The leftovers are going to be going into my lunch tomorrow, and I'm Bourbon Street Joe. Don't forget, please. And get out there and touch the grass once in a while. And I'm out.